Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're talking about the Scarpa Instinct S climbing shoes. So the Scarpa Instinct S's have been out for a few years now. So they reinvented them and made them better whilst still keeping their classic design, just changing colours obviously. I'm a big fan of Scarpa shoes and I've used all the other Instincts. So when I saw them release these new upgraded slippers, I had to get them and try them out. And I've gone through a few pairs since, and I can say they're good. They're really nice. So as I've just gone through this pair of shoes and I've had to buy a new pair, I thought I'd tell you guys what I think of them and give you an honest opinion. But before we do that, I have recently become a Rugni affiliate. Rugni create some of the best climbing chalk on the market. They also create some awesome t-shirts. I find they're super comfy and have some really cool designs on. They also sell trousers, jumpers, and chalk brushes, tape, all sorts of climbing kit. If you're interested, I'd definitely check them out using the link below, as I'm sure you'll like the stuff. If you use code MAX10 at checkout, you can get 10% off any order. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the Scarpa Instinct S's. They are the slipper versions. The S stands for slipper, and they're the softest shoe in the Instinct range with a very good split sole. This makes them great for smearing and slab climbing. There's a big piece of plastic underneath the toe of the shoe that makes the toe really strong and great for standing on small holds. They're a very asymmetric and downturned shoe as well, which makes them great for steep climbs, indoor bouldering, technical and powerful climbing. As you can see, the shoe is absolutely covered in rubber. Masses of rubber here and on the toe as well as on the heel. This makes them great for the majority of climbing. Personally, I've tended to use them for bouldering, and I've bouldered all different types, from steep overhanging stuff to very vertical slabby climbs, and I've not ever had any issues with them. They have really sticky rubber, and on the top they use the M50 rubber, and on the sole they're using XS Grip 2. Because of how soft they are and the amount of rubber on them, I've actually found that there's some climbs that I've only been able to do in these shoes, and they've really impressed me. Now, like I said, they were an upgraded version of the last pair, and the main difference, other than a slightly stiffer toe, is these blue panels here. Because they're slippers, the elastic very often stretches and makes them really hard to keep on. However, with this blue stuff here, it helps prevent that elastic stretching. And from all the time I've used these, I've never had any issues with the shoes stretching too much that I can't wear them anymore. Now, the one downside I do have with them is the heel. The heel is slightly different to the rest of the Instinct family. However, it shares a lot of the same features as the others. It's a very basic heel. However, because they're slippers, I found on a few occasions the heel has popped off as I've been pulling really hard on a heel hook. Occasionally that heel has come off, which obviously isn't great. However, if you're not having to do heel hooks, they are a superb shoe and I'd highly recommend checking them out. They are one of my favourite shoes that I have used, and they are one of my favourites in the Instinct family. Like I said, I've used the Instinct S's for a lot of different types of climbing, from steep overhanging boulders to very vertical slabby climbs as well, and they've never really let me down. However, I found them best for board climbing and training. Because the slippers, they're so easy to take on and off, and you're not having to spend ages tying and untying them anytime you want to take them off. And that's what I mostly use them for. I mostly use them on the training board for that reason, that I can take them on and off so easily. Now, because they're slippers, I'd suggest downsizing half a size. However, I went for the same size as the rest of the Scarpa shoes I have, which is a 7.5. And I am a street shoe 10.5. So I downsize a lot, which I know a lot of other people have done when they've bought Scarpa shoes as well. They're not the most comfortable when you first get them. However, once you've worn them for a few sessions, they become really comfortable. And the more I've used them, the less I'm having to take them off in between climbs. So in conclusion, the Scarpa Instinct S's are a brilliant shoe and I'd highly recommend checking them out. Obviously, try them on at a shop first to make sure they fit your feet. There's nothing worse than buying a pair of shoes that doesn't fit your feet. And as these are slippers, if they don't fit your feet, they're going to come off straight away, which is obviously the last thing we want to happen. Like I said, I've unfortunately gone through these shoes. I've got a big hole in the toe, so I'm going to end the video here and jump on the laptop and buy a new pair. So if you've liked the video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.